Man, does my hair look good or what? Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to the show here on YouTube. My name is Professor. My assistant Ditto is seated beside me right over here. This is Pudding. We are also joined by Dio and Pikachu, although for all of you over on YouTube, the only one you can see is Pudding. Even so much for joining us, and please remember to like and subscribe. It would help Ditto and I very, very much and would allow us to continue to bring you guys the kind of content that you deserve. Even so, hello, Luna Wolf, Professor Froggo, Issy, Scaredy Cat. It's an honor to have all of you here with us today. And we're very, very grateful for everyone who's tuning in over on our other platform of TikTok as well. We have quite a show figured out here today. We have replaced the second segment of the show. It was, what was it? It was Life at the Lab. We still, of course, have Life at the Lab, but we have a new segment that we are going to unveil to you guys here today. And we also have a couple of packages to open. So thank you to everyone who has sent us something to our P.O. Box, which is P.O. Box 580, 368 Houston, Texas, 77058. If you guys would like free Pokemon cards, send us an empty envelope with stamps on it inside another envelope to this P.O. Box. We will hook you guys up ASAP. We are doing very well. Thank you for asking, Issy. And we are super excited to get into today's show. As you guys may know, we do this show twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays, starting at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And honestly, do I really need to explain anything else at this point? I don't think I do. So with that being said, let's just get right into the first segment of the show, shall we? Thank you guys again for joining us for the Professor and Ditto show. And with that, let's get into our first segment, Mystery Gifts. Amazing transitional card. He did not make. Thank you so very much for, I think, to Luna Wolf for making this. All right. That being said, let's just get right into it here because we are on a time limit. This show can only last for an hour at a time before we get kicked off of YouTube. So we like to only live stream on TikTok and YouTube when we can record it and then re-upload it later, so that if you guys unfortunately miss any part of the show or it blips out or anything like that, you can always go back to our YouTube channel and watch the show in its entirety later, or put it on in the background and listen to it while you do homework, whatever it may be. So Luna Wolf asked, does that mean I have to make more transition cards? I don't think so, Luna Wolf. We still have yours, but yeah, like I said, we will unveil the new second segment of the Professor and Ditto show here in a moment. But the first segment, as I said, is mystery gifts, which are the things that you guys send us in the mail. Now, recently, Ditto and I have been talking about the rules that we set up for our P.O. Box. Originally, our rules were no glitter, please no anime body pillows, and please don't send us fan art that depicts Ditto and I. So, hey, Bo, welcome. That being said, Ditto and I, like I said, we've been talking about the show and the P.O. Box and how it's not as popular as we would like it to be. And we started looking at other channels that do unboxing videos and stuff and that have P.O. Boxes. Granted, these other channels have way more subscribers than we currently have on YouTube, but we have more followers on TikTok than they have subscribers in most cases. So, yeah. We've decided recently to remove all rules regarding the P.O. Box, just to see how it turns out. Just to see send us whatever you want. It can be body pillows, it can have glitter, it could be just a bucket of glitter. I don't care at this point. It can be anything you guys want to send us. We want you guys to take full advantage of the P.O. Box. And remember, everything that is sent to us gets opened during a live stream. So this is a live reaction to whatever it is you have deemed necessary to send us. Even so, we'd like to thank Liz for getting this. We're grateful that this landed in one piece. And I apologize if the live stream lags at all. You might hear me repeating myself every once in a while. That is because I have seen the stream lag more so now than it used to. I don't know if it's the connection, whatever it might be. I'm just going to keep going, and hopefully it'll work itself out. Even so, yeah. So no rules on the P.O. Box. You guys have my full permission. That makes me very nervous to say that. But whatever you guys send us, just like this package right here, which came to us from Liz in Arizona. Thank you, Liz from Arizona. Yeah, we will open it. We will react to it live, and you guys have our permission basically to ruin our day if you'd like. So that being said, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So looks like there's some cardboard in here. We've got some other things to open here this morning as well. Or I guess it's this afternoon. The days are just flying by. All right, we've got some cardboard. I guess that's a good way to send an image. I'll save that for just a second here. There's a metal. Okay, here's a letter. Good. We'll read that an image. I'll save that for just a second here. There's a metal. Okay, here's a letter. Good. We'll read that here in a second. And then there is, okay, I don't think I'm missing anything else. There's a tin here. Oh, Score Bunny. I love Score Bunny. If you guys are following our Nuzlocke series that we are doing over on, hopefully get that figured out. Sorry, everybody over on TikTok. If you guys are following our Nuzlocke that we're streaming over on Instagram, then you guys know that we chose Score Bunny as we played the character of Gloria. So let's see what's in here first. Aw, you sent us. Thank you, Liz. We've got an Empoleon coin. Actually, I really like Empoleon. If you guys aren't following, I think it's Pokey Arts or whatever. If you guys aren't following Free Willy, what the heck is going on with that? We just lost TikTok. Dude, come on. I know you're upset. You don't have to do that to us, all right? Come on, Garchomp. Just chill out, okay, girl? Anyway, sorry, guys. We just lost Garchomp there for a second. Or Garchomp's just in the back. She's pouting. She's having... I don't want to say exactly what it is, but you guys know what it is, all right? It's that time. We'll say that much. Even so, thank you, Liz. Thank you very much for the coin right here. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the thing behind us. I don't think we have any Empoleon coins. I know we've had some in the past, but I don't think we have any currently. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I see what you're doing, girl. Don't you do that. I will put you back in your Pokeball. Even so, Liz also decided to send us. So is this just a tin that you didn't open and that was it? I'm going to assume that's what it is. We've got some packs and some unopened packs that are here right now. And I'll open those here in a second. I'm not an unboxing channel by any means. If I do any kind of unboxing whatsoever, it's during a live stream or it's with some funny voiceover or whatever. Because, I mean, holy crap, is it... someone said, can we see Lapras? I think that's what you're saying. You put Leprous, leprous. Well, here's Leprous for you if you really want to see it. My real Leprous, I'm going to call it Leprous from now on. My real Leprous is in the tank. So, hey, Neon Kitty, welcome to the live stream. But yeah, I'm going to crack those open here in a second. There's a Score Bunny card, which is, fascinating. And thank you for the tin as well. I actually really like these tins. These things are solid. If I get a stick of gum or something like that from the gas station, I empty all the gum out of the pack and I put it in one of those tins. Because of course I do that. And metal doesn't get hot in the car at all. No, sir, not at all. That doesn't happen. But anyway, let's just crack these open because I feel like it. I'm currently live on Instagram as well, Alfie. Thank you for asking. Or excuse me, not Instagram, YouTube. Pardon me, everybody. Like and subscribe. Anyway, this is an Evolutions pack. I'm actually a huge fan of Evolutions. The cards you would want to pull out of this pack is obviously anything with the Charizard on it. Anything with a Charizard on it is fantastic. But specifically, if you guys, this is a little tip for anyone who does Pokemon card openings. I Love Mew account. Thank you so much. If your username isn't already on our list of sponsors behind me, then it will be added at the end of the show. Thank you so very much. And thank you, Alfie. We appreciate that. But yeah, a tip to anyone who opens Evolution packs, the card that you want to get right now is the, how's Little Ghosty Lapras doing? Oh, Lapras is fine. Still regrowing his organs. Who'd have thunk it takes, months to regrow a kidney. You would think a liver would take longer, but anyway. Yeah, you just finished Sword and Shield. You really want to get the DLC, but you're broke? Dude, I level with that on a spiritual level. I just paid for all of my classes. My number one rule is to not go into debt for any reason. My goal, my dream one day is to pay cash for a house. That would be, I know that's not something that most people can do, and I'm certainly not in the situation right now to do that, but I don't like debt, any debt whatsoever. So I'm going back to college to become an animator because there are stories that Ditto and I want to tell, which including but not limited to maybe this one, but we'll get to that in a second. There are plenty of stories that Ditto and I want to tell, and being an animator would make them a lot more interesting to look at. So that's what we're trying to go back to school for right now. And we just refused to take on any debt. So what I did is I worked for a couple of years, saved up every penny I could, and paid cash for this next semester, which is what I recommend doing. I mean, really, you don't have to take college. You don't have to squeeze college out as quickly as possible. Unless, I don't know. Everyone's situation is different, but you guys get the idea. Mew, thank you so very much. Here's a code for everyone over on YouTube. I hope you guys can read that. Sorry if it's a little blurry. It's not focusing here, but hopefully you guys get the idea. If not, you guys can just take a screenshot and then look at the QR code later. Anyway, I'm going to assume somebody got that. I'm just going to crumple it up, put it in there, and let's go 1, 2, 3 to the front. Anyway, sorry, I'm botching some of the sentences, yeah. So if you guys are going through Evolutions packs, you want the reverse rare Charizard. It's not an EX, it's not a Mega, it's just the standard Charizard card reprint of the Gen 1 Charizard card, but it's a reverse rare, not a holo rare, the reverse rare. That is the rarest card in the entire set, and that's the one you guys want to pull. So let's see how lucky we get here. How about the story of your new book is for sale, cough, self-promo? Oh, yeah, it's coming. I'll get to that here in a second. Got that one. We've got Onyx, my boy Onyx. We got Magikarp. I like that. Ooh, Fighting Energy. OG Fighting Energy. If you guys want to get... Oh, my gosh, Mew, thank you. Thank you so very much. Dude, if your friend got that card, tell your friend to never get rid of it. If it's that reverse rare Charizard, dude, that is a card you want to get. All right, there's Starmie. I think it's coming up. We've got a Tangela. Then we've got our reverse is an energy retrieval. Still, let's see what's on the end. On the end, we've got. Oh my gosh! What the heck? Oh my gosh, Mew! Thank you. What the? I need a sleeve. Where's the sleeves? What the heck? No freaking way. I wasn't planning on open Pokemon cards today. Dude. Dragonite EX. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. And I actually had the thought to go and buy Pokemon cards to open today. I am so glad that I held back. Oh my gosh. Who sent this to us again? Liz. Liz, thank you wherever you are on whatever platform. Thank you so much. That is, you guys probably can't see it that well because that's a lot of glare, but holy crap. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Max, your package has not arrived yet. So if you have a tracking number, please double check that and feel free to send it our way. Oh my gosh. Thank you. You got a GX Sylveon? Dude, Rainbow Rare GX Sylveon. Or excuse me, the Sylveon GX Rainbow Rare. Wow, that was the most dyslexic thing I've ever said. Oh my gosh, that was my first rare. Oh my gosh, someone, thank you so much. Seriously, if your username isn't on the list of sponsors we have behind us, it will be added at the end of the show. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, guys, that is a sick card. I know I have plenty of friends who have this card and who have played me using this card in the past when this was the meta. And gosh, that's amazing. That's a great card. Thank you so much. Oh man, that's insane. Did it really, is that a pack? Liz, wherever you are, can you answer this for us? Someone, oh my gosh, up to 50 over there. 50 of those little TikTok donation things. Anyway, thank you so much. Liz, were those the 2 packs that came in this tin? Because if so, like, that's the best thing I've ever pulled out of one of these tins. I usually get garbage out of these tins. I get next to nothing. Oh, by the way, let's take the reverse here. Put it in our special little box because I got a thing for reverse cards. And then the rest of the bulk cards right here, I'm going to put in our special little collection. And if you guys want these cards for free, then, oh my gosh, Mew, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Holy crap. And the Pokemon, dude, thank you. Oh my gosh. You have a Q. if you know how to play the card game, can you do a vid on the basics? On the Pokemon card game? Absolutely. I'd love to do a video on that. I might do it on YouTube now that I think about it. Speaking of YouTube videos, there is an exclusive video up right now for patrons only, and it is Life at the Lab Part 2. Hey, Bo. Okay, thank you so much. Seriously. Oh my gosh! Mew, thank you! Oh my gosh, thank you for that concert! Holy crap, guys. Thank you so much. Seriously, that means the Waldo to us. Pun intended, if you can see Dio back here. Anyway, let's crack this open. This is the Lapras one. This is Sword and Shield. White and green code. All right, here's another code for everyone over on YouTube. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll go ahead and read it out for you, just in case you missed it. 6RZ, 7ND2, JZJ, ZXD. That's the code for you. It's a white and green one, so get it while you can. I think my favorite TikTok series is where you yell at various Pokemon in the lab. So, Neon Kitty, that is the kind of video that I made for a Patreon exclusive. It's available. Oh my gosh! Someone else! I can't believe I almost missed that. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much! Dude! Thank you! Holy crap, guys! Thank you so very much. This is, of course, never a requirement. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you guys so much. Okay, I gotta get these cards. I have a time limit. I'm sorry. I wish I could spend more time on it. But yeah, Neon Kitty, that's the kind of video that I did for patrons only. It's available through our Patreon. So if you guys think that our content is worth at least $2, then congratulations, you can become a patron. And it is an app on your phone, so you can get it on your phone. You don't have to be on a computer to see it. But yeah, it's just an unlisted video. It's available to all of our patrons. And oh my gosh, someone else. Thank you so much. I got to get through this. I'm sorry. Okay, we've got Heatmore. We've got the steel patch, metal saucer or whatever. It's a steel patch. We've got, hey, Quick Ball, one of my favorites. We've got Marcactus, which we did a review on. We've got the Donkey. We've got Bisharp Jr. We've got, hey, Score Bunny. How appropriate is that? Score Bunny out of the Score Bunny tin. You planned that. You planned that, didn't you? We got Score Bunny out of the Score Bunny tin. We've got Nickit. We've got, okay, our reverse is a Hyper Potion. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And then on the end, I'm freaking done. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, Leaf Energy, by the way. What? What? Are you kidding me? Liz, did you weigh these? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, on TikTok. Holy crap, guys. Thank you. What? What is this? What is this thing? Is that a Tapu Koko V that I spy? I should probably get a sleeve for this. Oh my gosh. Just don't step on my, it's not a cape, but don't step on my robe. What is it? My lab coat. Gosh, I had a stroke there for a second. Oh my gosh. I gotta keep sleeves on hand more often whenever we do unboxings. What the heck is that? That is a Tapu Koko V card. And oh my gosh, the Pokemon 09 and someone else 173. You guys are legends. Thank you so much. Look at this. Liz, you're a legend. You're an absolute legend. Thank you so very much. Oh my gosh. You're an absolute legend. I'm putting those in my special binder. Or, I don't know, maybe I'll give them away to whoever sends us an empty envelope with a stamp on it. I do that occasionally. I did give a Mewtwo GX, shiny Mewtwo GX, which is a card that's worth like $60 or something like that by itself. Gave that to a random person in the mail not too long ago. So, oh my gosh, someone else. You guys are, what the heck? What is going on over? There's like a war or something going over on TikTok. I wish I could show you guys. Oh, sorry. Reverse card, as you guys know, goes in here. We keep those as like giveaway stuff, but oh my gosh, like special giveaway stuff. We do contests and you guys get all of the reverses that we save up. Holy crap, Liz, thank you so very much. I got to power through this here because we're already 20 minutes in and we have like 2 more segments we got to get to. So let's go ahead and read this letter. Oh my gosh, Liz. Dear Professor Sir, thank you for getting it right. Sorry about my handwriting. I can draw. I can draw, but my handwriting sucks a lot. This is her handwriting, by the way. You guys can read that clearly, can't you? Because I can read this clearly. I can probably read this from a distance super clearly. You guys can read that, right? Like that's really good handwriting, Liz. You should not, don't apologize for something you got no business apologizing for. That's really good handwriting. Thank you for having good handwriting, by the way. Anyway, I feel like it could be weird to send a gift and no letter. Plus, I feel like it's super rude. So about the picture, it was originally up on my wall. My dog decided your copy would be a perfect place to sit, so yours got bent out of shape. So it is a picture we'll look at here in a second. So I switched our copies around. I hope you don't mind. Not at all. I do really hope you like the drawing. I hope to draw you again. Just a few more things, then this letter is over. Okay, I wanted to say thank you for putting up with me. Like, seriously, you really don't realize how much it means to me. You are an amazing person. Right back at you. Like, seriously, everybody. Oh my gosh, I almost missed that. Someone else. Holy crap. Thank you. I love Mew. You're insane. And someone else, you're insane. Thank you so very much. I say insane in a good way. You guys are seriously the best. Thank you so very much. Sorry, I got to power through this. Okay, just want to say thank you. I really enjoy chatting with you. Makes my day 100% brighter/better, especially one of those days I had been made fun of the way I talk. But after talking to you and a few other friends, I felt a lot better. It made my day better. Anyway, I'm writing too much. I hope school goes well, and I'm excited to get your book. To end this better, I want to say thank you again. It means the world to me. Much love, Liz. About Canva, Liz, yeah, _draw. Go check her out on Instagram. I think I know what this is. She also drew a very cute little ditto at the bottom there that I'll show you guys. But thank you, Liz, so very much. It really is a pleasure communicating with you and hearing about everything that you're doing. She's currently going through college courses as well, so I can relate to that. So it's always a pleasure talking to you. All right, we got some cardboard here. So let's see, what did she send us? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Boom, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the best. Holy crap, someone else. Thank you so much. You guys are legendary. Thank you so very much. Look at what Liz drew for us. It's Ditto and I versus Sylveon. Liz, you're an absolute legend. It will be an absolute honor to put this up on the wall behind us. We'll make room for this because this is one of the best pieces of fan art. I remember when she first did this and put it on her Instagram, absolutely blew me away. And she's done more since then. She's working on others. I don't know how the girl draws so well so fast, but like I very much so admire that. But Liz, thank you so very much. This is legendary. And she even put the Ditto ball. She put our logo on an actual Pokeball and sent that out to us. She is like, yeah, she is. Liz is scary good. Almost as scary as the Pokemon and someone else. You guys are really going at it. Dude, don't apologize if you can't donate. It is absolutely fine what you guys have done. Seriously, you guys, I think they're making up for everybody else over on TikTok. Anyway, back to YouTube. Oh my gosh. Thank you so very much. And I like how she included no socks. I think that's no socks. I could be wrong. Either way, you're a legend, Liz. Keep doing what you're doing. You're the best there is at doing fan art of Professor and Ditto. Last I checked, like this is some of the best we've ever gotten. Not to, say anything bad about anyone who's produced fan art in the past. You guys are legendary as well. It takes a lot of nerve to do fan art of Ditto and I, who are some of the most critical people out there. Even so, we appreciate all of it, seriously. And if you guys take the time to send your fan art to Ditto and I through our P.O. box, which is right here, by the way, then rest assured it will be framed and put on the wall, or it'll be put in our very, very special filing cabinet, in our very, very special binder that we have just down there, which is also the same binder that we put all of our ultra rare Pokemon cards into. So we look at it quite often. Even so, I want to take a moment to talk about this box that we got, as well as this box that we got, as well as this one's hard. This one's heavy. This box that we got. Okay. Oh my gosh, the Pokemon. Thank you. We got 3 boxes here. This one's heavy. I'm going to put this one down. Ugh. That is a heavy box. Okay, we've got this one as well. Whew, and we've got this one. What comes out of this one, you guys might be wondering? Oh, well, let me tell you. this right here, there's more in here, more copies, but this, ladies and gentlemen, is a book that Ditto and I wrote. Well, no. Ditto did not write this. I'm sorry. I'm used to saying Ditto and I for pretty much everything. You guys are insane. Someone and the Pokemon, you guys are insane. You guys are donating like crazy. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is President Troll, written by Professor. That's me, by the way, on the back. Yes, this is a book that I wrote in 5 days. 5 days, I wrote this entire book. I edited the whole thing the following week, and I got it published in under a month. Self-published, I might add. This is copyrighted. It's trademarked, the whole 9 yards. It's got everything on it. It's got its own ISBN number, and it is available for purchase now. The first 25 people that order copies of this book get a signed copy. After that, it's just a regular copy of the book. This art also was done by Unknown Forevermore over on Instagram. Go check her out. We did a contest to see, we gave everyone a drawing prompt, and whoever came up with the best design got to have their art featured on the front cover, and Unknown Forevermore won. And she's got her stuff in the front there, all of her social media tags. So yeah, if you guys would like to order a copy, by the way, this costs money, by the way. We've had people message us and ask for free copies. The only one who gets a free copy is the person who wins the art contest. Everyone else, we expect you to at least cover the cost of printing because this was not cheap. This set us back several $100s, again, which we paid in cash. So if you guys, there are a couple people who have pre-ordered one already. If you did message us on Instagram already, then you should have gotten an email from myself, an invoice, which works through PayPal, but you can also pay with your debit card as well. As of now, that's the only way to really order a copy. You have to message me on Instagram or on TikTok. Just send me a private message. I'll get your info and I'll send you the invoice. And as soon as it's paid for, now that we've got the copies, we can start prepping them to get them ready to ship out. So if you guys really want to support Ditto and I, besides like TikTok and Patreon, which are super helpful, this is the best way this is the way to directly support Ditto and I, and you get the most out of it. This is actually a really funny book. I know it looks kind of serious on the front, but this is written as a comedy. To give you guys an extremely brief overview, without spoiling any of the details, you guys know what Konosuba is? Any of you guys ever heard of that anime? It's kind of like insanely popular. Character of Aqua, Megamine, I'm sorry, Darkness, those characters. You guys know about that? Yeah, that anime. So that's an isekai, and this is written in the same style as that. It's also an isekai, but the character winds up president of the United States, of an alternate United States, of course, with magic. And hijinks ensue. There's memes referenced, pop culture references as well. It's worthy of your time, for sure. Specifically, all of you here on the internet. So if you guys would like to order a copy, all you have to do is send me a message on Instagram or on TikTok. We will get your information. I'll send you the invoice. And at the end of the month, we're going to ship out all of the copies. So yeah, if you guys want the novel that Ditto and I wrote in a single week, it's right here. It's waiting for you. And we got plenty of copies to go around. So get yours while they last. I say there are plenty of copies to go around, but there are only 50 that we have printed currently. So get them while supplies last. That being said, that covers it for mystery gifts. And now, oh, thank you, Mew. Thank you. I appreciate that very, very much. Speaking of what Mew just commented, she said, you are, or he or she, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not going to check. It said, you are my favorite TikTok-er. That being said, let's move on to the brand new second segment of the show, which hopefully does not get us banned on any platform. That would really, really suck. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to Kinks of YouTube. Amazing transitional card here. Yes, I scribbled this myself. This is on the back of the far superior title card that our good friend Luna Wolf did. So yes, this is the second segment of our show today. We are talking about Kinks of YouTube. So this is how the thing is going. Oh, you're ordering the book tonight? Sweet. Yeah, just get in contact with us. We'll get you all the information. So Ditto and I spend a lot of time on YouTube, obviously. The only reason we do this social media stuff is, one, because it's super fun. The second reason being we've always wanted to do it. And along with that, Issy, welcome back. along with that, we spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos and TikToks and on Instagram. We've made memes, we've watched content, subscribed, all that kind of stuff. We've been doing this for years. And we've been on YouTube for years, like watching stuff. And my favorite Pokemon is Salamence, this boy right here. You can see fan art that I've done and that other people have done of me and Salamence. Salamence is my favorite Pokemon. So as far as YouTube goes, there are some people that I have been subscribed to for years. Jaden Animation is one of them. The Odd Ones Out. Jobby the Hong, PewDiePie, obviously, Mr. Beast, a fantastic. I love being subscribed to Mr. Beast, and all of you should go subscribe to his gaming channel. He's got some pretty funny videos. GTA, Minecraft, the whole shebang. He's got them all covered. So, over the years that we've watched YouTube, we've noticed some things. Wandering Spirit, what's up? We've noticed some Mange.tv. Not yet. As soon as he returns our calls, then we'll subscribe to him. But anyway, no, we are. I think we're subscribed. I'm pretty sure we're subscribed. Are we subscribed? I'm pretty sure we're subscribed to him right now as well. But yeah, seriously, that dude needs to get in contact with us. Anyway, we've noticed that there are certain things that YouTubers will just casually bring up in their videos that are really worthy of their own videos in and of themselves. Let's take I actually wrote this one on the card itself. Let's take Jaden Animations, for example. By the way, this segment is not it's not an attempt to slander anyone or poke fun at any. Well, I am poking fun at people, but it's all meant to be harmless. It's all meant to be funny and comedic in nature. So that being said, Jaden Animations, I admire you very much. And someday, I admire Jaden Animations so much that someday, I want to produce animated content that becomes even more popular than what she's doing. That's my goal, is to not only become like her, but to become better than her. It's a lofty goal. It's something that's going to take a while to build up, but that's the goal. So Jaden Animations recently came out with a video that, of course, an animated video that talked about, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is something hopefully you guys are familiar with. It's a popular Nintendo series. It's gotten really popular recently with the additions of some characters to Smash Ultimate, as well as the latest installment in the franchise, which I forget the name of off the top of my head. Anyway, Jaden Animations made a video talking about her experience with Animal Crossing as a series. And she talks about how she likes, she gives a list of reasons why she likes some of the older games as opposed to the newer ones. And she specifically says in her video that she enjoys the verbal abuse that the characters put on your character. In the original games. Like they will straight up call you like the runt of the litter, a disgrace, you're broke, what are you doing here? Oh, you're in debt to Tom Nook. New Horizon, is that the old one or the new one? I forget. That sounds like the new one. I think that's the new one. Thank you, Tanner, by the way, for bringing that up. That sounds familiar. So I don't think it's not the new one. It's the one from the GameCube. This is the one that Jaden really likes. She talks about how much she likes the verbal abuse of the characters and how that makes the story more fulfilling. And when I first heard that, I was like, Jaden, you like being talked down to in your video game? You like being abused, so to speak? You like being shouted out and insulted and called names? Like, I understand that it might have just been a bit, but the way she phrased it in the video, it just came off weird. It might have just been me. It might have just been how I perceived it, but I thought it was very interesting that Jaden takes time out of the video and she animates everything, of course, as well. And she specifically talks about how much she likes this specific detail of the original Animal Crossing games. How much they hate you and how much they just tear you down verbally. So I thought that was very interesting. It sounds like when I say kinks of YouTube, I mean that in an absolutely joking way, not serious whatsoever. It kind of sounds like Jaden has a thing for verbal abuse, at least in the context of Animal Crossing. So that being said, let's move on to Mr. Beast. This is, I really should change the name. Maybe it's not Kinks of YouTube. I don't know. It sounds catchy. Let's just put it as, no. Let's just keep calling it Kinks of YouTube. I've dug this hole. I'm going to sit in it or whatever the thing is. I've dug this bed. Now I need to sleep in it. I don't know. Even so, I know what it is, by the way. This is a bit. So, Mr. Beast recently tweeted out, I'm not on Twitter, but I do see his tweets through his videos on YouTube every once in a while. And Mr. Beast said that one of his goals in life is to die broke. Whenever he leaves this world, hopefully it's later rather than sooner. Whenever he decides to leave, yeah, Quirks of YouTube would probably be a better name. I like that, Luna Wolf. Anyway, so Mr. Beast wants to die broke. He doesn't want a single penny to his name when he finally leaves this life. And I don't know. I contrast that. Have any of you guys seen his most recent video? It had something to do with like a $700,000 island and just kind of giving it away to one of his friends, one of the contestants on the show. And before that, they did like they ordered a bunch of lotto tickets and tried to win back all the money, losing hundreds of thousands of dollars, by the way, because of course they did. It's lotto. Not to mention, all the other videos they've ever done, most of which aren't even on their YouTube channel. Like they have made video. They've talked about this in the past. Sometimes they'll film an entire video and it just won't be funny enough, or they won't think it's entertaining enough. Like they made an entire city out of bouncy houses and castles, bouncy castles. And they didn't think it was funny enough, so they never posted it. And it's like they still have it, but like, wow. All this being said, I think Mr. Beast is well on his way to, again, hopefully later rather than sooner, when he does finally pack up his physical bag, so to speak, and moves on to the next life. He's well on his way to dying broke. It's all I can say. By the way, thank you for all the love and support on my recent TikTok talking about how if Mr. Beast were to take the next step in his environmental series or whatever, moving from Team Trees to Team Seas, I see a lot of potential with that. And I also see a lot of potential with saving the current vegetation that we have as well as replenishing it. But even so, thank you for all the love on that video. And yeah, absolutely. Oh, Beyblade tournament? Dude, sign me up. I don't have any Beyblades, but I can let it rip. I can let it a Beyblade. I can let a Beyblade. Anyway, next on the list of quirks of YouTube, we've got another one here. So also, as far as Mr. Beast goes, so Jake the Viking. You guys remember Jake the Viking? Yeah, he was like the big bearded guy, super. I mean, he looked like a Viking. He's in some of Mr. Beast's old videos, older videos, I should say. He's been in a couple recently. But anyway, recently he started his own YouTube channel, and he posted a video talking about how, the reasons why he's no longer a member of Mr. Beast's team. And primarily what it came down to is he didn't leave on bad terms, by the way. He and Chandler and Jimmy and Carl, Jimmy being Mr. Beast, and Carl and everybody on the team, they all left on, they parted ways on very, very good terms. He's still really good friends with them. I'm sure if they asked him to, he would definitely make a cameo in one of their videos. But one of the primary reasons he left, according to his video, is that he wanted to travel more. He wanted to see more places, to go and be in certain events and go and make appearances at places and talk to people. But the problem with Mr. Beast videos is that they're big, they're expensive, they require a lot of attention, a lot of time. And he missed out, in his mind, he missed out on a lot of opportunities because he was always helping with Mr. Beast. And, it was never about the money, of course, because it's Mr. Beast. He was very well taken care of financially. But for him, it wasn't about the money. It was about the experience. And he didn't feel like he was having the best experience on Mr. Beast's team. So he decided to part ways, again, on the best of terms with Jim and Chandler and Carl and everyone. And he did. And now he's doing his own YouTube channel. Now, I saw that video, I want to say like a week or two ago. I saw that video like a week or two ago. And again, I think it was on Saturday. On Saturday, Mr. Beast posts the Win an Island video, $700,000 island video. I forget the exact title of the video, but it's where he brought a bunch of friends onto a private island that he purchased, and everybody competes to win that island. And I remember seeing that video almost immediately after Jake the Viking's video about not being able to travel. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, if you had just stuck with it just a little bit more, if you just stuck with Mr. Beast's team just a little bit longer, you could have traveled to the middle of the Bermuda Triangle and potentially won a $700,000 island of your own. Like, looking at all of the competition, all of the things that they had to do to win the island, Jake the Viking would have won, hands down. Every single time he would have won. Easy. But yeah, I just thought in hindsight, that's so ironic and it's so funny. I'm of course subscribed to Jake the Vikings channel. He seems to be producing pretty funny content. He streams a lot over on Twitch, which is understandable. That's what a lot of people are doing. But yeah, I just thought that was worthy bringing up. Jake, I understand exactly where it comes from, man. Freedom is a very, very beautiful thing. But dang it, if you just stuck with it a little bit more, not only would you have been able to travel, you also could have won your own island. Oh, but yeah. Last thing I wanted to talk about. So Jobby the Hong is not a channel for children, I might add. Jobby the Hong reviews toys, and I love how he edits his videos. He's very good at editing. He uses a program which I do not have access to. But yeah, Jobby the Hong reviews primarily Transformers and the occasional Gundam and anime figure. But recently I learned that he's an artist. I had no idea. I've only ever known him as Jobby the Hong, the guy that talks about toys, the guy that, reviews the functionality of toys and how they transform and all that jazz. But yeah, he's an artist. He's a full-blown artist. He is not a child art. He doesn't produce art for children. In fact, I don't particularly like his art, but I do find it kind of funny. We have that in common. For anybody who doesn't know, over on my Instagram, if you guys would like to see that, I produce artwork occasionally. This is a piece that I saw long ago. I'm aware the background sucks. It's not my best as far as backgrounds go, but I love how the kaiju robot thing turned out. So I produce a lot of artwork on my own. And the reason I bring this up is swivel man. Well done, Tanner. When I first started on, this is something I did today, by the way, before starting the show, actually. When I first started on social media, I thought I was going to be doing art full time. This is a big sketchbook, by the way. But yeah, I thought I was going to be doing art full time, like doing art trades and drawing people. I thought that's what I was going to do. You can see some of my artwork behind me as well. But to go from that to what we're doing right now, which is Pokemon and skits over on TikTok. Well, TikTok's turning into more informational, like theme park stuff and I guess environmental stuff. Talking about that seems to be what TikTok's going in the direction of. And then over on YouTube, you guys love skits, according to the poll that we did recently. You guys like our skits and our parodies, so our like fake documentaries. So I never thought I would be going from this to what I'm doing now. And Jobby the Hong seems to be in the same boat. He still draws. He does live streams where he draws stuff. He does requests, actually. He'll go on his Twitter and he'll be like, all right, guys, give me a request. I'll do the top 5 or something like that. I'll pick 5 random ones. And yeah, I just thought it was funny that we had that in common. That's the only thing we do have in common, but I just thought that was very interesting. Hello, Bo. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of Quirks of YouTube. I'm going to have to put like a sticky note or something over that. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we can now move on to our third and final segment, which is perfect for the most recent comment we got from Tanner over on TikTok. Ladies and gentlemen, the third segment of the show is our favorite and your favorite. It is time for the Professor and Ditto question and answer session. Let's go. Insert amazing transitional card right here. Well, I guess we don't have to insert it because we've got it right here. Thank you again, Luna, for the amazing cards. I believe it was Luna that did this. You guys know how the question and answer session works. It's it says favorite core, it's favorite color, but you guys know how question and answer sessions work. You guys can ask me anything you want, anything. It can be relationship advice, it can be life advice, it can be what's my favorite color, Pokemon stuff. In fact, you guys can ask me whatever you want. We are open and willing to answer any and all of your questions, and every answer I give is guaranteed to be 100% correct, so long as you don't fact check me. So that being said, ask away. I'm not gonna be able to answer every single question, but I will bounce back and forth, and dang it, I'm gonna try. So first question over on TikTok. Hey, I ordered your book. I'm Pokemon Sam. Thank you, Sam. The book, you'll be getting a signed copy because we haven't sold 25 copies yet. And you'll be getting, my signature will be on inside the front cover. You'll also be getting a special letter on the inside as well, which looks something like this. I don't know if this is how the final version is going to be, but our signature will also be on here as well. So be sure to read this before you read the book, and that'll be just in the front cover here that you guys can pull out. So thank you very much, Sam. What's your favorite monster movie? That is a really good question. I'm a huge fan of monster movies. I used to watch Stan Winston Studios stuff all the time. As far as monster movies go, If I had to pick one off the top of my head, I would say, this is going to sound really stupid, but Monsters versus Aliens. I really like that movie. I like how it pays homage to classic monster films. I like how funny it is. I enjoyed it as a kid. I still enjoy it as an adult, and I love the art style. The art style is very, what is his name? It's the same guy that they used for inspiration for Team Fortress 2. Is it Jackson? It's not Jackson Pollock. He used to do Boy Scouts of America art, like for the covers of the Boy Scouts of America magazine. I forget his name. It's something Robinson, I think. Either way, I love that movie. It pays homage to a ton of monsters, and I'm sure that it will change the next time you ask me. So be sure to ask me again. Next question. Has a Pokemon ever died in your hand? No, but I have watched Pokemon die. And honestly, it's very sad, but it is a part of life. And just because, remember, this is Pokemon we're talking about. Just because a Pokemon dies doesn't mean you can't still catch it. Think about that. Next question. Do you like my art because I'm doing it now? I don't know. I haven't seen your art yet. Next question. Why has my luck been so bad lately? I don't know, Max Pat. I've noticed that as far as life goes, this is just general life advice. Life seems to go up and down at varying stages. You'll have high moments in your life. You'll have low moments. But as long as you stay optimistic, as long as you always remember, kids, the golden truth. This is the golden truth, not the golden rule. It could always be worse. All right? You guys always remember this. It could always be worse. Oh, you're stuck at home. Oh, you failed your test. Well, at least you're not dying. That's all I can say. Oh, you're dying of some horrible sickness. Well, at least you're not 1,000,000 years old and dying of that sickness. You know, there's always an optimistic way to look at it. And it could always be worse. So I would prefer to look at life from that perspective as opposed to it could always be better. Because if you look at life from the it could always be better perspective, you'll never be happy. So I'm not saying you should settle for what you have. It sounds like I am, but I'm not saying settle. Always try to become better. But when you don't reach it in the time limit that you give yourself, don't freak out, all right? Don't freak out. It could always be worse. Keep a level head. Keep going. Next question from Alfie. What is your favorite drink? Sprite. I'm not kidding. I love Sprite. My record is 8 glasses, giant Texas size glasses, not little wimpy, 20-ounce things of Sprite. I'm talking like big 40-ounce things of Sprite. My record is 8 of those in one meal on top of pizza and breadsticks. It doesn't reflect very well off. I know I'm not the biggest person out there, maybe my face a little bit, but maybe that's where all of it goes. You think that's right? Okay, fine, ditto. I don't need to ask your opinion. Next question. I like this girl in my math class, and I want to become friends first because we have the same interests. How do I contact her with distance learning? Simple. You just take the easy way and I don't know how else to put this. Stalk her on Facebook. Or not Facebook, Instagram. Find out if she's on Instagram. If she is, then just send her a message and see how it goes. You'll never know until you reach out to her. You don't be afraid, all right? Do not fear. Do not. So Alfie over on TikTok's like, kiss her, dang it. Hey, you two should kiss. ASDF, fantastic. Love that series. But yeah, just reach out to her. Be upfront. Just be like, hey, what's up? I heard you like this. I like this too. You want to talk about it? It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. All you have to say is, do you want to talk about it? And then let them talk. If you let them talk, they will remember it. They will feel much more comfortable. If you don't have an Instagram, then just message her on whatever school app you're using. I'm sure there's a way to message someone. Just be totally bold about it. Just be like, hey, do you have a phone number or something I could use to get in contact with you? I heard you like this, that, and the other. Just go for it. Have no fear. Just do it. Next question. When will you start playing Mario Kart Tour? I have no idea. I don't currently own Mario Kart Tour, so maybe never. I don't know. Depends on how the future goes. Hi, Nolan. Welcome to the live stream. Next question. What is your real name? Pass. Oh, actually, no. It's here in the front. It's actually here in the book. If you guys want my real name, it's in here. My real name is right there at the bottom. Professor Daniel M. Circlades, or I guess just Daniel M. Circlades. But you can call me Sir, Professor. So there you go. That's how it goes. My name is Daniel M. Circlades. Circlades, you might think it's spelled with an S, not a C, just so you guys know. What are you afraid of that's a real thing? Spiders, clowns, etc. I'm afraid of not being ready. I'm not really afraid of like a thing. I'm more afraid of not being prepared for something. Like if something were to happen, I don't like living in areas. I don't like living in fear, I guess. I'm afraid of fear itself. I don't like the idea of just huddling down in a corner and just being upset all the time. Like, oh no, there's an earthquake that could happen, or oh no, Yellowstone could blow up, or, you know, this, that, or the, oh no, the ocean could, I don't know, boil over. I don't know. I don't like living in fear. That makes me very uncomfortable. I'm a very anxious person. I don't like that. That's not my cup of tea. Next question. I really want to know, who is that superhero behind you that's red and white? Superhero that's red and white? Are you talking about this one? Talking about this one? This is, my friend, this is no superhero. That would be Jesus. That is that would be Jesus. That's not a superhero. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. I understand where you're coming from. It's actually a couple pictures of him behind me. So that's actually very funny. I actually might make that into a TikTok later. That's funny. I appreciate the question though. Thank you for asking. Next question. Will you take my Machop? Sure, just send it to our P.O. box. That's all you got to do. P.O. Box 580-368, Houston, Texas, 77058, or in some cases, 77258. Depends on how stupid your postal workers are. Next question. Are you watching YouTube? Well, kind of both, because I'm streaming on both YouTube and TikTok. So yes and no. I don't know. Next question. Let's see. What is my starter Pokemon? Oh, what was my starter Pokemon? That's a really good question. My starter Pokemon was Bulbasaur. If I didn't have Bulbasaur, then it was just, it was always the grass type. I like grass types except Snivy. I never got Snivy. Snivy was not my favorite. I got Oshawott, if I remember from that series, from that generation. But yeah, I usually go for the grass type because grass type is great for the first couple of gyms. And they always evolve faster and they level up faster, and they're the only ones that can shoot lasers. Think about that. Charizard can't shoot lasers. Think about that. Next question. Do you hate clowns? No, actually. I don't know if this is going to make any of you upset. I don't really care. But I like clowns. I'm actually have no problem whatsoever with clowns. And granted, I grew up knowing full well, without actually watching them, I knew what it was. I knew what's the other one? Killer Clowns from Outer Space was. I know about all that stuff. I knew about Jack from Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. I know about all those scary clowns. And none of them really scared me because I don't know if retro is the right word, but whenever I would visit grandparents' house or great-grandparents, if they were still alive, they always had, stuff from when they were growing up. And a common theme was dolls and clowns, traditionally things that other people are scared of. So whenever I see them, I just see someone taking something that I'm very fond of because it reminds me of my grandparents and my family. And I just see someone taking something that I love, that I grew up with, and trying, oh, that was a good voice crack. Did you guys hear that? Something I grew up with and I'm very comfortable with, and twisting it, trying to make it as evil as possible, just to make people uncomfortable. I think that's cheap. I think it's stupid, and I don't like it. So, but yeah, not scared of clowns in the slightest. I actually really like clowns. I've been clowns in the past for like Halloween, and yeah, I don't have a problem with them. Same with scarecrows. I'm not scared of that kind of stuff. I'm not really scared of jump scares. Get me every time. Don't get me wrong. I will always, jump scares will work every single time, but that's why, hey, when we clear 200,000 followers, I'll get Sister Location from Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'll play that on a live stream, and you guys can see just how scared I can get. But yeah, normally I'm not scared of things like that. I'm scared of like feelings, or like feelings of fear, the unknown, stuff like that. Anyway, what happened to Darwin the Ditto? I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm going to assume he's alive and well, and he's probably this guy behind me. Next question. What's my favorite soccer team? I don't have one, if I'm being totally honest. I don't keep up with soccer at all. I watch plenty of soccer fail videos. Oh. Hi, bro. What's up? Next question. When there were killer clowns around, they chased me and my mates, and we were young, with chainsword. Dude, if you had a chainsword, what are you running away from? Do it for the Emperor, all right? Charge those clowns. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Laugh at you? Come on, you got a chainsword. Represent your Imperium. Go for it, my dude. Anyway, that being said, favorite dark type. My favorite dark type. Ooh, that's a good question. It's not Umbreon. I know you guys, it's not Absol either. I don't have a problem with those Pokemon. I just not my favorites. Not even close. It's not Yveltal either, or Yveltal, however you say its name. I've reviewed that Pokemon so many times, it's not even funny. Because that's what you get when you become a patron. You get your own Pokemon review. Let me see. Do I have... I don't train dark types, if that makes sense. I don't even train like dual dark types. Oh, Shiftry. Shiftry is my favorite dark type, hands down. Love that Pokemon. Super scary looking. Anyway, next question. What's a chain sword? Well, if you would like to know more about the Imperium of Man, I am your guy. Although you'd probably... don't look it up if you're a kid. That's all I can say. Don't look up Warhammer 40K if you are a child. I cannot condone that action. Next question. I put you in a spot in the tournament. Want to join? Yes, as soon as the show is over. If I'm still available. Bear in mind, I am writing a sequel to the book that is now available. So I might not have time, but I do appreciate the thought. Even so, next question. Why do you ship Serena and Ash? So I don't know. I don't really ship them as much as I appreciate it. You guys want to know someone that I really ship? I ship Rem and Subaru. I know it's not original. Stop blowing holes in my ship is all I can say. But yeah, I don't really ship Ash and Serena. I just think that they're cute until I remember how old they are, and then I'm like, yeah, the space is good at that age. It's a little early to commit to something like that. Just with my experience, it's a little early to make any kind of commitments or whatever. But anyway, that being said, next question. I just emailed her. Sweet. Do it. Well done, my dude. Well done. Just stick to it. If she's not interested, shrug your shoulders and move on. It's going to, kind of be hard to move on, but you got this. You'll never know until you ask. That's all I can say. You'll never know until you ask. Next question. What is my favorite electric type? Ooh, that's a good question. I would say Raichu. Raichu was my jam when I was younger. I remember my only Pokemon card. I know this is a Tapu Koko V card that we just pulled, but when I was younger, I got an OG, I think it was from the Fossil set. No. It had to be sooner than that. Either way, it was like a really old card that one of my buddies just gave to me. It was a Raichu card, and I loved that card. I kept that card on me at all times, always in my pocket. I loved Raichu. I still do like Raichu. I like Alolan Raichu and OG Raichu equally. I think they're both spectacular. And I mean, because Pikachu is broken as is. Can you imagine if you crank it up so that it can one-shot a Gyarados? Like, that's what Raichu is. Anyway, next question. What is your strongest Pokemon card? That's a tough question because it depends on what series we're talking about here. Overall, I think the strongest card that I have, as far as just like base damage that it can deal, let's see if I can pull it out here. I think it should be in here. I've got my Salamence cards because my goal one day is to own every single Salamence card in existence. Sheesh, that's a good question. That is a really good question. What is it? Is it the Metagross GX card? No, it's got to be something other than that. I don't know. That is a really hard question off the top of my head. It's got to be one of these Charizards because Charizards always have like a crazy amount of damage. No, that's right. Okay, currently my strongest card is in the bottom corner right here. I'm going to move it up to TikTok first. It's the Mewtwo and the Mew GX tag team card. This card can do the most damage. Just as a base attack. Miraculous Duo does 200 just flat. And it can mimic the attack of any other GX card, whether it be tag team or otherwise. So I think that's one of my strongest, at least off the top of my head. I'm sure I could find one that's even stronger. I think I have a couple that do over 300, but that's it's very situational. It's very situational when they can use those attacks. So next question. Can you follow me back on TikTok? Sure, if you produce funny content, that is literally the only requirement. If you produce not annoying, not gotcha / Fortnite themed content, then absolutely. I mean, if it's funny, Ditto and I will follow you. We're not stingy when it comes to that. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we will do 2 more questions and then we will be out of time and we'll have to close out today's episode. Second to last question. I featured at you in my video just in case if you don't know what the tournament is. Well, thank you. That's not really a question, but I'll count it anyway. And then for the last question that we have here today, we'll pull it from TikTok. Who is your favorite gym leader? Well, my favorite gym leader has to be if I had to pick one off the top of my head, it would have to be the dragon type trainer from I believe it was it X and was it Diamond and Pearl? I don't know. It's the guy that has a Heroxis. What is his name? It's not Lance. Lance is the G1 dragon type trainer. You know, the guy with like the overalls. He looks really old, white hair, and it looks like sharp teeth or his chops, and it's like he's anyway, that guy's my favorite. And that being said, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to this week's episode of the Professor and Ditto Show. My name is Professor. This is my assistant Ditto down here, and we appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you very much. We love you, and we will see you on Friday for the next episode. Bye-bye.